Let me see if I am live. It looks like I am live, but let me go to Twitch. And let me go to YouTube here. All right, I'll let people roll in here, and then we can dive into this. But I know DJ Trev had a video yesterday talking about I think it was a live stream that he did. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I thought he did a live stream yesterday. Maybe it's in the videos. Yeah, I thought he did some sort of a live stream with Zardar. But anyways, let me see how many people are here. We got 108 people here, guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also check out any of the other channels there. Matt, where are you from, bro? I'm from Pennsylvania. But like, where's my family from? Both from Pennsylvania and from like the North Carolina, Georgia area. Nice haircut. It's not a haircut right now. I literally just didn't feel like curling it up, so I just picked it out. Matt has a different haircut every day. I guess. I mean, it's not really a haircut. If I had a haircut, I would have a clean lineup, but I don't really have that. Um, Speaking of that, I need to talk to my brother to get a clean lineup. So eventually that'll happen. Right now, we're here to talk about cryptocurrency. Yeah, he did a live with Zaradar. Yeah, I wanted to watch it. I know he sent me it, and I wanted to watch it. I didn't have time because I was with the kids yesterday while Erica was working. So we were having fun watching. I can't remember what movie we were watching. Why can't I remember it? Because we turned one off and put on another one because Hayden was afraid of it. Oh, we were watching Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah, she liked it. Bedhead. No, Bedhead would be worse. Matt going old school, love it. 90s vibe. Fresh Prince, any prediction for December? I mean, I kind of gave my prediction in latest video of, for Lunic and talking about how we're not seeing as many burns as we thought we would see because of the fact that we're not seeing off-chain burns at a massive rate. I do want to see what Binance ends up burning, but I know it's not going to be like ridiculous levels. So I would probably say let's shoot for a tenth or 2% or sorry 20% of a penny. What are the chances Coinbase lists Lunic? I mean, depends how. I mean, we're putting a lot into this. It looks like we had 144,000 tweets that went to Coinbase list Lunic, and that's huge, right? Because it lets Coinbase know that we support Lunic and we will buy it. That we will contribute to the volume. I know Coinbase has trouble with listing anything where anybody has any chances of being in trouble. So, like XRP with their lawsuit, they delisted them, and I expect to see Lunic not be listed there. But I hope that, they have a change of heart and see what the community wants and end up listing it. That would be great. Obviously, we're still held back by the CEXs and whatever they decide to do with the burn tax, but we'll see. A lot of hot girls at Penn State were always from Westchester for some reason. I have no comment on that. I'm sorry for all the coughs and stuff. DJ Trev is monetized now. It took him that long to get monetization. I think it was like, what, 2 weeks? Man, I'm curious why I see most people work out the burns on Binance, but only do spot USD, USDT, and BUSD. Why are people not counting the margin trades, USDT, BUSD? Also, I hold 43 million, bought 4 months back. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe more speculation towards the margin trading to see how much margin trading goes through. I'm not 100% sure. But even if I'm looking at all of the volume that flows through, whether it's margin or not, right? You're gonna see that flow through the total volume that maybe flow through coin market cap. So I'm not basing it off of any specific volume. I'm basing it on all volume, which could also include the on-chain volume as well. So it may be skewed a little bit. I have 15 million in Coinbase, stuck in Coinbase because they didn't relist it. I believe you had Lunic over there, right? I'm staking 36 million, getting 36K a day. And holding 6.8 million on Binance. You're right about staking. 30 plus percent is good stuff. 100%. If you could find a way to gain 30%, like right now, 30% right now is huge. And the reason why it's huge is because it's not going to be 30% forever. And if you could find a way to gain more in the beginning, that means towards the end, that amount that you gained is now going to be worth so much more because you're not going to be able to gain as much in the end, right? It's probably going to be a lesser percentage. Nice hair, thank you. It's probably going to be a lesser percentage, and you're going to have to deal with that. And I'll deal with it too. But if you can gain something in the beginning, you're gaining a lot more on the coins that you have right now. Shib Eternity has been moved to October 6th. Love this. Makes me feel good about the game. You? Yeah, I mean, I feel really, really good about the game. The issue that I deal with, I don't know what's going on with this phone. It's listening to me. The issue that I will have is I just want to see what the burns amount to, and I don't know when they decide to make these burns, whether it's going to be monthly after you get a certain amount of revenue, or is it going to be daily when you see the revenue come in? Because if it's something like it's probably going to be a monthly thing, but when you see things like Brickbusters is a game that burns I think a large portion of the revenue, if not all the revenue. And when you're using or when you're going through that, you have to basically stack up all the revenue. And I believe they do it every single 15th of the month. So, Matt, blink once or twice. Why? Am I blinking too much? Sometimes when you're thinking, I've heard this, when you're thinking, you blink a lot. So I end up blinking a ton when I think. Like if I'm trying to remember where something is or what something is, you'll see like 5 or 6 blinks out of me in a matter of like a minute. Not a minute, a second. A minute is a long time. It's early in the morning, right? It's 6:23. It's 1% in the bank. 30% is a no brain. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is where it's not about like 30% of your dollar value. It's about 30% of the coins that you're getting. Because yes, 30% right now, like say if you gain another 2 million over the next year, you gain another 2 million over the next year, that could be worth so much more when this hits a higher price. When we know that it's going to hit a higher price, so we're going to see this in the $10 billion market cap, burning off a lot of the coins, and whatever that $10 billion market cap is with those coins burned, it's going to be a big deal. What's your price prediction for the burns next week? So I don't expect a huge price movement. I expect kind of a buy the rumor, I guess, because we know that the burns are coming. We just don't know how much it is. So I would expect to see it actually push during the weekend. If it doesn't, then we'll have to reassess other weeks and how they run. But I really don't have a true price prediction. I'm pushing for it to be up at 0.000 5, but that's not 100%. And even if it does get to that point, why would I even care? Because I'm not doing anything at that price. So it doesn't make sense for me to harp on what these small movements will be. However, the small movements create bigger movements, so it does make sense slightly. I feel like by tax season we should burn 1 trillion with high volume and people FOMOing in. What do you think the price could be by then in this scenario? So again, tax season, what are you looking at? January, February? I'm thinking we could see something early next year, but let's stick on what we have right now. I'd probably say majority of the questions that I get, sorry, during the day are about, sorry, let me go back here, are about predictions, price predictions, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month. We're always looking for that next best thing, right? You are the only YouTuber I subscribe to. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had a, I'm completely getting distracted. Where was I going with this? Sometimes I read like 7 comments at once and then I get distracted. So yeah, most of them come around predictions. Most of the questions I get are around predictions, and it's very difficult to predict where things are going. But if you have a short-term mindset and you want quick gains, then I understand why you're asking for these predictions. But with not understanding how much the burns are going to affect, and also what level the the on-chain burns will be, we don't know that detail. And there's so many variables, so many things that we don't know. The unknown makes things interesting, and we will have to wait and see. I don't want to say that. I want to be able to give some sort of prediction, but I'm not that type of person. I want to give people whatever evidence we do have that things are going to run, that things are going to move, that we're going to see burns, all that stuff. Would like to become a member? Yeah, definitely become a member, guys, if you want to. I feel like by tax season, I read that. That's way up there. Someone said something. I'm the only YouTuber that I subscribe to. Yeah, I reposted something on Twitter where they were asking like who's the best Lunic YouTuber or a person to talk about Lunic or something like that, like this. And Clay Bro and Crypto King and me, great company. I love what they're doing. And a lot of people like Clay Bro just like I do. I watch him on the way home. Like whenever I'm going different places and I know he's live, I'll listen to him. Like the one day I showed up in his live stream, and luckily I was parked at the time where he did mention my name, and I was like, yeah, that's true. Or I agree with you or whatever. And I just like listening to different perspectives, and it's so amazing to hear that. So yeah, it was good. First time catching you live. Good morning, Mac. Good morning. No S. Your content is honest and straight. You do not push BS. Well done. Thank you. Matt, you've been very up and down over the last week. Roadmap looks good. We're going in the right direction, buddy. So I don't know if people think that I'm up and down. I've been up the whole time. Just because I look at negative sides and positive sides doesn't mean that I'm ever down. The only time I'm down is when I tell you I'm down. So when I talk about Shiba Inu and how they haven't burned and all of this other stuff and talk about how I'm frustrated, that's being down, right? And now I'm actually a little bit happier, a little bit more excited about Shiba Inu with everything that they have coming, besides some of the community still thinking that I'm being negative in a positive video. But then when it comes to Lunic, I'm just giving both sides on what needs to happen. I've never been down. I've been down on, I guess, Binance and what their decision was, but either way, you have to live with whatever decision they have, and it's going to affect Lunic in a big way. And I know that it's going to be a positive effect either way. It's just how big of a positive effect will it be? So I've never been down. I've always been up on Lunic. Not the best hair day. I appreciate that. I like that. Will Lunatics get listed on exchanges? I'm not sure. So I'm sure they're working on getting listed on exchanges. I know they have some big things that are coming. The only issue with exchanges and cryptocurrencies that offer a burn tax or any type of tax is that they hold all the power. That's the only thing I really don't like is they hold all the power, and you see that with Binance. If Binance doesn't want to list or doesn't want to do the burn tax how we say it should be done, wait, I would vote for all of the above on Twitter poll. Yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer. But you have to pick your favorite, and that's good. That's good that people actually choose. There's no participation trophies here. I don't care about participation trophies. But what I'm saying is, Lunatics token, when you have something that has a tax on it, so a 10% tax, a lot of these exchanges don't want to implement that, which I don't understand why, because it's on the cryptocurrency that lists it in their code, in their on their blockchain, whatever it is. It should be on the cryptocurrency to say whether we are going to see a volume. And if the CEXs are doing that without implementing the tax, then people are just going to go to those CEXs, and that's what they want. They want people to go to the CEXs rather than buy it, in MetaMask or buy it in Trust Wallet or something like that. So it's definitely a difficult situation. I'm sure they're working with a bunch of exchanges that are looking to implement the tax that they have, but other than that, no, I'm not sure what else they're working on. Hey Matt, what's going on with Luna T? Is it dead? No, it's not dead. Luna T has 20% of the overall position staked. So no, it's not dead. Not at all. We're seeing it up 5% on the day. We're seeing the volume at about 119,000. Just because we're seeing the volume at 119,000 doesn't mean anything, right? There's only 2 markets or 3 markets that it's available on. We expect to see more markets, but again, they have to work with that whole tax situation with the CEXs in order to get listed. You also have to have money in order to get listed, which is where their marketing budget goes towards, one, marketing, advertising, but then also just trying to get it on different exchanges and trying to do something different. Austin Hilton is good too. I haven't watched Austin Hilton in a while. I've watched like 2 of his videos before. How much do you need for fees before you can get your rewards on Terra Station? How much do you need for fees before you can get your rewards on Terra Station? I'm not sure what you mean. Whatever you stake, you're going to get a certain percentage. And you are going to need to pay a fee in order to get the rewards. Like, let me go ahead and claim my rewards. So I want to bring up, give me a second because I don't know what's on this screen. I was right. L Bank is on there. So if I wanted to claim my staking amount, so let me go back here. So I have, I have 151,000 rewards. So what I'm going to probably do is unstake these, or not unstake them, but claim those rewards. So I'm going to claim them right now. Let me go to my Terra Station on my phone. That's the only place I can claim them. I tried claiming them on here and it doesn't work. So I'm going to claim that. Most of the exchanges have a timeline. We are hoping for the future of Lunic. Yeah, I would agree. They do have a timeline unless you throw money at them. Congrats on monetization, man. Super happy for you, bro. Are you talking to somebody else? Not me. Oh, you're talking to DJ Trev. Yes. Congrats on monetization. Keep it going. Um, Brady, can you offer an actual reason for your belief? Who's is it? Brady? No, because he says Lunic is the future. Hope you're well, Matt. Yeah, I'm definitely well. Great interview with Zardar. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I would have shared it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Um, Once I do get a chance to watch it, I will definitely share it. Maybe I'll listen to it um, while I'm editing my other video because I'm gonna have to edit. Oh no, I already did my golf video. So my golf video is gonna be uploading at 12:30 today. Um, and I do have to do a video on a new cryptocurrency. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out my channel, my other channel, feel free to go and check out my other channel. I have NFA Investing, which I did rebrand an investing channel or a previous channel that I had, at which my first video was Lunic. My next video that I'm going to be talking about, which I did do a vote on the Patreon. So if you guys want to vote on whatever cryptocurrency we talk about next, go over to the Patreon and vote on that. This video is going to be ADA. And then we're going to take ADA out and put another one in there, and people are going to vote on that one. So every day, we're going to try and do one every day. I hope we can manage that. Matt, do you ever sleep? Yes, I do. I slept like 6 hours last night. But yeah, I slept like 6 hours last night. Um, and yeah, actually, you know what? I woke up a little bit earlier today, so about 5.5 hours. Okay, he joins a half an hour into the video. That makes it better because then I can start at that moment, and it's like a half an hour video then, or 45 minutes or something. All right, I'll have to watch that. So this video again is ADA. If you guys want to go and subscribe to NFA Investing, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to that. It's going to be all new cryptocurrencies. We're not just going to talk about Lunic or anything that's popular at that moment. We're going to give like in-depth breakdowns of a lot of different things. So next, again, will be ADA and what I like about it. Also talking about, maybe the future of it, what they have coming, which is the same thing. And, talk about my position as well, because I do have my position. So yeah, definitely go and check out the Patreon and check out NFA Investing. And yeah, we'll get things started. That's gonna be a video coming later. Um, but Lunatics token, I think Lunatics token will be worth so much more in a bull run. I can't wait for that. But what was I doing? I'm getting distracted all over the place. Staking rewards. Let's go ahead and claim these staking rewards. And it should be very, very simple. Withdraw all rewards. And I'm going to go down here. And I think enter password, which maybe I don't know what it is. Or maybe I do. Maybe I don't know what it is. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Got it. All right, so I'm gonna claim all these rewards and I'm just gonna hold them in my wallet. I'm not gonna restake them. I know people are asking me, hey, um, do you restake your rewards? And no, I'm not gonna delegate these rewards that I end up getting. I'm gonna hold those. Um, I mean, maybe I should, because that could be the first amount that I sell. But then again, this is all free. Everything that I have in MetaMask is all free. So if I have all of these open to sell and move around, why do I need these open until I get this down to 1 million? So maybe that's a better idea to continue to just add it. So I'm gonna, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna compound it. Since I have 23 million that's open, there's no reason for me to have 151,000 that's out there. So I'm going to redelegate it and keep delegating whatever I can delegate. But as long as I have some free, I should be good. You know, I don't need to sell 20 million at one point. That's never going to be that's never going to be it. So here is NFA investing. If you guys want to go and check it out, let me pin that message right now. Guys, if you have a chance, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys do. It does help out the channel a lot. Also, if you're on Twitch, thank you for showing up. Cosmos Adams is a good position to talk about. Yes, I was thinking about that earlier today, as it is a position that I hold, a position that I actually stake. So I'll add that to the list. Adam. Did you get a haircut? Your hair looks fire. Well, thank you. No, I didn't get a haircut. I just picked it up. Instead of curling it, I picked it up. Who do you stake with? I stake with multiple validators. So I stake with the first one that I stake with, or the most that I have staked, is Smart Stake. The next one that I have staked is Orion Money. Then I have Luna Rewards, and I have Lunatics Token Validator. So those are the areas that I stake with at the current moment. Now I do plan on staking more, which I'm going to stake more right now, but I'm going to do it with Lunatics Validator. Do a little bit more with, there we go. Lunatics Token Validator. And just a little bit more there. Delegation. So I only have 250,000 staked with them. So I'm going to add another 150,000. And we got to go through all of these different steps in order to do so. And it should be staked anytime soon. My staking rewards have gone down even with more now staked. Is it due to traffic / volume on the network? You're going to see staking rewards fluctuate. You're going to see percentages fluctuate just based on whatever the validator decides to do with, you know, that. So, the hell is that? So yeah, you're gonna see those fluctuate. I know it went from like 40% to 35% to 32% to 33% up to 34% again. So it fluctuates. But I've definitely seen a drop in some of these. Is this staked or what? I think it has. Yeah, it has. Word. So if I go back to the staking, it updates to 20.5. So I guess whenever we get to 100 or 200,000 coins, which could be like a week or something, we will add that and you know, compound it basically. That's my plan and then we'll just keep gaining more and more. Some validators are charging commission. I know. XRP ruling very effect. Wait, crypto soon. Do you agree? XRP ruling really affect all crypto soon? I don't know about that. Maybe just XRP. Why would it affect all crypto? Whenever you try to claim rewards, it says insufficient balance to pay transaction fee, or that fee is not an estimate. So if it says insufficient balance, then you may not have Lunic left in your wallet. So I don't ever stake all of my Lunic. You have to have some left for fees. Um, but when it comes to the last bit, right? If you have any type of errors, sometimes the doing it on desktop doesn't really work. I can't do it on desktop. I've tried, and it never goes through. It doesn't really give me an error. It just never goes through. What's the news, Matty Poo? The Coinbase, huh? Yeah. So a lot of people are throwing this hashtag out. So hashtag Coinbase list Lunic, because we obviously we want Coinbase to list Lunic, but we don't know how that's gonna go. We don't know if it's gonna happen. All of that. Are you gonna stake with Happy Caddy? Uh, I don't know. I already staked with 4 people, so I'm not sure. Probably not. Not because I have anything against him, but just because I'm already staking with 4 validators at this point. Question: will Binance first need to buy Lunic on the spot market to send it to the burn address? So yes, they're gonna have to convert it to Lunic. Now I'm not sure because when you go through spot trading and they're buying it, right? It depends, because if it's going from Lunic to another, then you're taking the Lunic that you already have. You don't need to buy it. But if it's going from like BNB to Lunic, you have to physically buy it with the fee that you end up taking. So you take the fee in a certain BNB, which I haven't ever seen their platform because I'm in the US, so I would have to use Binance.us, which I don't even think they list Lunic, which doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, so basically going one way, you would have to buy it, and another way, you wouldn't. CZ should shame Coinbase and start a Twitter behalf of Lunic. Sometimes he doesn't answer. Wait for members only. Yeah, the Luna community is so strong. We can make anything happen. What can't we do? I would agree. How safe is Terra Station to hold my coins? Should I go to Binance or better? So it's as safe as you make it, because Terra Station could be something that someone takes all your coins. Same thing with MetaMask. Same thing with Trust Wallet. Same thing with anything. If you go on Twitter and you answer those people that are listed as Terra Station support, and they're just trying to scam you out of your money by getting your seed phrase or whatever, then it's not about whether Terra Station is safe or not. It's about whether you make safe decisions or safe choices. So I wouldn't say anything safer than the other. I mean, because Binance can completely shut down, and then that money is theirs. A wallet, if they decide to shut down operations, you can pull your money out wherever you want to and put it wherever you want to. Damn, bro, you're an early bird, my G. I'm, yeah, I guess. I'm always up at like 5:30 on the weekends, on weekdays. I just don't. It's not that I don't sleep. It's just I like being awake and doing this stuff and getting everything out of the way. When it comes to, especially during, times where like during the day I can do so much, and I love it. I used to golf early in the morning. Now I don't really golf early in the morning, which I will end up start doing because I'm going to be streaming until about 8:30 every day, and we're basically going to do 2.5 hours, and maybe some days we'll do a lot longer, but I only want to do 2.5 hours, and then if I can get a tea time at like 9 o'clock, I'll do that. But not today. I don't think. I don't think I'll do it today. There's a possibility, but I don't think I'll do it today. And and also it's gonna give me the ability to answer comments and questions on Patreon, messages on Patreon, as well as create these videos for the new channel as well. So that's what I want to do, is be able to support all of the channels here, whether they're uploading every day or every other day. I know the golf channel will upload probably twice a week. We have another video coming today. And we had a different video 3 days ago. So every 3 days or so, we'll have an upload. 3 days, 4 days, we'll have an upload. And hopefully that's good enough for growth, because I love playing golf and I do want to grow that channel to something bigger. If you guys want to go and subscribe, go to my channel and go to associated channels. You'll see NFA Investing, Matt Reacts, my golf channel, and I have a gaming channel that I don't really play on too often. I do have videos for, but it takes a while. So definitely go and check that stuff out. Crypto doesn't sleep. It never sleeps, so I can be up at any time. That's why I like crypto. SEC will visit Coinbase if listing Lunic. Maybe. No sleep. Good show, man. Thank you. Me too. Plus, got to get my son ready for school early. Yeah, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. Rich people don't sleep at all. I mean, they like to say they don't sleep. And I'm saying they because I don't consider myself rich. I consider myself wealthy, not only with money but also with family, to be able to spend my time with the family, and do that anytime I want. Actually, call my own number, and not like phone number, but it's a reference to like football where you call your own number. But I call my own number and I can basically say when I want to work, when I don't want to work, when I go on vacation. I can work for an hour every day and still, bring in the same amount of revenue, maybe a little bit less because I don't stream as much. Because, streaming is a big part of this channel. I love being able to communicate with you guys because the comment section, I don't know if you noticed, but I've been trying to get a handle on this comment section for like, I don't even know at this point. It had to be like 6 months to a year. I've been trying to get a handle on this comment section. Even yesterday, I held all comments, but the problem is it doesn't only hold all comments. It doesn't hold the replies. So the replies are the problem. It's not the comment itself. It's the replies. So when I see people like Kim Jansen or some other name, they're like, oh, well, I made $17,000 a month. I can hold those comments, and not put those out there, right? People can comment all they want, but it won't show up unless I approve it. However, if you comment something, let's say, great video, Matt, and I can respond to it or I approve it, now these spammers and scammers can comment on that post without my approval, which is stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So it's an issue that I've been trying to fix, and I want to just completely disable comments or go to members only comments. That would be phenomenal. Why not have that? Then if they become members, at least they're paying me in order to spam rather than just spamming for free. I don't know what to do at this point, because everywhere I go, if I push another channel, spammers will go over there. And now they changed their picture. So if you go over to NFA investing, which I don't know if I updated this, but let me stop that video. There's somewhere around here. I tried to get rid of a lot of them. Yeah, I tried to get rid of a lot of them. See this one. I don't even know. That's a spam comment. But yeah, I guess I did get rid of most of them because I went in and cleaned them up. Yeah, members only comments does sound nice. Members only, subscribers only. I don't understand why it's not a thing. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyways, let's get into what the markets are doing right now. You're a blessed person, man. You're trying to help us also make money with crypto and avoid this not financial advice, which everybody says. If someone is here, it's just for FA. You are not responsible for our money. We are. That's true. I'm not responsible for it, but I'm also trying to give you guys an understanding that it is a different mindset. And not financial advice is not to protect myself like everybody else does it. Everybody else is to say, hey, this is not financial advice. I'm just, doing this for entertainment purpose only. I'm saying it's not financial advice because you should give yourself that financial advice. Like it's about you changing your mindset to figure out what's the best situation for you, right? So when I make an investment, it's about what I'm investing in. It's not about, hey, buy this now before you miss out on your opportunity. I'll ask again later. About what? Matthew, I'm thinking end of November doing a half an hour Matt Live recap show after you sign off each day. Thinking about doing a half an hour Matt Live recap show after you sign off each day. What do you think? Like, you're recapping what I talked about, or you want me to be live with you? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if I have time for that. Not every day, or maybe even any time, because now I'm adding another thing to my schedule, which would be hectic. If you're just doing it, then yeah, it's fine. I'm all for it. I was checking through my mentions earlier today, and I haven't checked through my mentions in a while, and there's a lot of people that mentioned me. And not to sound smug or anything, but there's a lot of negative things, and then there's a bunch of positive stuff, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And no matter what it is, negative, positives, I love seeing both sides. It's just amazing to even be in this light, you know? No, just a recap of your show, like Talking Dead. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And even if you do have some other pieces, because I know like you talk to them like Terra Rebels more than I do, a lot more than I do. So, are we golfing yet? Lunic PGA Tour, maybe. So I feel like you're gonna have a different information that I may not have. Like I haven't seen your video. You were talking about even a blank piece of paper has two sides. 100% true. But I didn't see your video. Maybe you were talking about the whole repegging situation and how that's going to go, because people are asking if it's going to be a new coin, which I don't see the point in having anything of a new coin, but decreasing the supply I know weeds out a lot of those larger holders that we have right now, and I know that's the big issue. And also the big issue is being depegged versus being repegged, but getting to a point to where you're repegged. The big issue is the larger holders, the less that hold a lot, right? The few that hold many, right? That's the issue. So I may not be 100% understanding exactly what they're going to do there. And maybe they don't know 100%, but I want them to give their best breakdown that they can, and maybe they did that on your video. So I'll have to check it out. I'll have to listen to it. You are and have been my favorite content provider. Really enjoy the shows. Why don't we hear you talk to cat anymore though. Talk to the cat anymore? Like Carl, he's not down here. Um, the other day I was live streaming and he was directly underneath, like I could see him underneath between the space between my computer and or my computer monitor and the desk, and he was just staring at me. But he's not down here. A lot of times when I'm down here, he spends his time upstairs because we used to keep the cats just solely down here because Emmy would like nibble on them and always want to play. So we had to keep them like down here. So we would come down here and relax with the cats and watch TV and all that stuff. And they would always be down here with me, and they would just sit here and stare at me, or do weird stuff. But not anymore. Where's your fly, Matt? I guess they're gone. Um, we've been we fought a long battle. It took months, but it seems like they're gone. I mean, every time we open up the door now, we shut it right away. Like we let Emmy out and just shut the door. Repeg is good because making new UST would burn a lot of UST. What? You mean making new UST would, or making new UST would burn a lot of Lunic? Is that what you're saying? What's your daily typical question here? What color is your Bugatti? No, I would say that's definitely a popular question. But the most popular question is, where do you see Lunic by the end of the year? I get that probably 50 times a day. Exactly. I come here for information, make my own decisions. I'm glad for all the influencers for great info on what's going on. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Quant and Lunic will go down in history for making more millionaires than Bitcoin did because best time to own these two. I think Quant and Lunic are going to be big. I I wouldn't say that they are at the same level when it comes to gains, because if Lunic has the gains that we're thinking it's going to have, it's going to be way more than Quant. However, Quant will have decent gains. Even getting back up to the all time highs is huge. From where it was at 42 to where it could get to at 420, a 10x return, that's huge. Your conversation with Carl is always funny. Yeah, Carl's hilarious. I love Carl. um, let's see. Let's scroll down. So let's see what's going on. Polygon is up 2.8%. We're looking at Shiba Inu, that's up 0.29%. Tron 1.65%. Avalanche AVAX 1.58%. That's a good price at $17 there. It's interesting. Cosmos, that's at a good price of $12.91. I still have my Cosmos staked on the DeFi wallet. Kronos, that's at 0.5% increase. Algorand, it's at 4.39% increase there. Algorand is definitely temperamental. Terra Luna Classic is up 3.48%, up to about 28.77, which is really good. Glad to see that they're on this first page and not being suppressed in any way. You know, I remember when they were. Where the heck is Carl? He's upstairs. Is it colder now on the East Coast? Wait, it's colder now on the East Coast. Flies aren't as active. There we go. So hopefully they're not building nests. Don't they have like a 15-day lifespan or something? Don't they die in like 15 days? I'm glad we have your honesty regarding things like Coinbase instead of BS artists like making out like it's a done deal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People can say anything about how someone presents themselves. I know YouTube is a very, very competitive space, and some people treat it as if you need to, not only like Ricky Bobby, like if you're not first, you're last. but also like you have to draw in the eyes, which is 100% true. You do have to draw in the eyes, right? That's what YouTube, that's what the internet is all about nowadays. I don't try and promote that at all, but I also don't hate on people that do. There are internet couples out there that, one, aren't even couples, and two, do fake pranks and fake videos all the time, and it's because of the views that it gets. It's about views at this point. Um, I love views more than the next person, but it's not all about views for me. Um, it's more about whatever information is interesting, but I'm not saying that anybody is that way. And you really shouldn't. I don't think anybody should hate on people that do, um, maybe have a little bit of a clickbait title. I have a clickbait title at times. I have clickbait thumbnails at times. But we try and be as relevant to that title as possible without getting too extreme, if that makes sense. So, um, love them or hate them. I mean, they're here to do one thing and to keep the popularity up for Lunic, right? Lunic is about popularity, cryptocurrency. It's about popularity. It's about community. And if we can see that we're keeping the popularity based on any type of title or thumbnail, it's a good thing, you know? So I've been there plenty of times to where I've created a video to where it's like, this is iffy. It's kind of clickbaity, but it's not 100%, you know? Jesse Miller, thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. I put 1,000 USTC and Lunic in Terra swap. Poll is now I know how much I'm making. It says 21% APR. Nice. Nice. Lunar Strong from Pennsylvania. All right, so we're both Pennsylvanians. Unless you're from Philly, then your state is Philadelphia. Why don't every Lunic holder burn $5 a week to reduce the supply? Kind of put your money where your mouth is. So that's an interesting point, and it's very difficult to get people to do that. Why? Because some people have way less than others. Some people only have $5. And you would think that it's like, oh, it's only $5. Only $5 is a lot of money for some people, especially if they don't want to risk 20. Like, for me, $20 may not be as valuable as someone else that sees $20. Someone else sees $20 and that could be food for the week, right? Or someone else sees $20 and that could be so many other things that you can do with that versus invest into a position that still has speculation in it. So it's very difficult to tell people to burn $5. They can burn a percentage, but even if, you still have to coordinate that. And it's very, very difficult to do something like that. That's the reason why you would have mandatory burns versus optional burns. Optional burns means that a select few are going to. Others will just say, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for everybody else to do it, right? And we don't want that. We want mandatory burns to where people are like, all right, if I sell my position, I know we're going to have some burn off. If I buy some more, I know we're going to have some burn off. In staking at Terra, which validator do you want us to use? So I'm not going to tell you which one to use. You pick the best validator that you think you want to stake with, by name, by commission, by rewards, whatever it is. Go in there and look at all those different detail and see what's the best. I like Smart Stake. Obviously, I want to go with ones that are not in the top. I do stake with Orion Money, though. I have about 5 million with them, but I have 10 million with Smart Stake, and then I have 5 million with Lunic Rewards. So I just go all around the place because I want to support multiple validators that at least have good information with them, or sell something that's a little bit better. Why is my phone always listening to me? Every time. I don't know what the trigger word is that I keep giving them. The fact that Coinbase is taking so long to relist shows a sign that they are going to implement on-chain and some off-chain too. TBA soon, next week probably. I don't know. They're very, very silent right now. I know we have a lot of tweets that are going out to them, but that doesn't mean that they're going to list it or relist it. Because remember, Coinbase has struggles with anything that gets in trouble with the law. And it seems like they're sort of in trouble with the law. Matt, if Coinbase were to list Lunic, we will be able to swap our will we be able to swap our wrap Lunic there? Thoughts? Probably not right away, but maybe maybe later down the line. Matt and everyone, good day. You wait to you to you all. I don't know why I couldn't read there. Most days I can't. Now, that's a Happy Meal. $20 is a Happy Meal. That's a expensive ass Happy Meal. I'm not spending $20 on a goddamn Happy Meal. I just spent $20 on a 5-piece chicken tenders and 5-piece chicken tenders, fries, biscuit, and mac and cheese at Popeyes yesterday, right? And that's a meal that literally me, Harper, and Hayden were able to eat without having to buy multiple meals there. I do it all the time. It's enough for 3 people. Well, 1 person and a kid. I don't need to sit here and eat till I'm full. I just eat until I feel like I don't really need to eat anymore. Does that make sense? $20 is the bottle of Jack Daniels. That's a little bit more like it. I think that might be a little expensive though, right? Why is it not TS when I go to stake it? It shows my rewards as 500. I staked 67,000 today and kept 1,000 in my wallet. My rewards went from 365 Lunic from 500. Your rewards decreased, you're saying? I don't know about that. I've never seen my rewards decrease. I spent $20 on, okay. Lunic breaking 29K? Is it? Or 2,900? Right now we're seeing it at 0.0002865. It's up 3%. We're sitting at about a 3.7, almost $3.8 billion market cap. I can't wait to see crypto run, right? If you didn't know, or if you're not part of Patreon, I spent about 1,300 on Ethereum. I bought another Ethereum recently at $1,300 or so. I still think that may be a little bit of a higher price compared to where it was, and I don't know if it will go back down to that point, but I might want to keep buying Ethereum as long as it is at this point, as more of a position that could run up to about $5,000, $4,000 or so. When it does get to $4,000, I will take out all of my initial investment. So whatever that ends up being, if I take another $2,000 or $3,000 and throw it into Ethereum, that's what I will do. I don't plan on buying any lower tier cryptocurrencies right now. I don't think. I mean, maybe BNB. I do want to throw some on BNB and maybe Ethereum there, but we got to find the right prices. We got to find the right levels to invest. And then we can go on about our day, because I already have a lot in CRO. I have a lot in Krillcoin. I have a lot in Harvest Finance. I have about $2,000 in Ethereum, and I will probably keep buying Ethereum, maybe even up to like $10,000 worth. If I can hold 10 Ethereum, that would be great. To see that at $4,000, that would be $40,000 just from Ethereum, and I would definitely take out half of that. and it would be, $10,000 plus my initial investment to see whatever Ethereum can get to. Would I take out all of it? No. And maybe that might even be a point to where I take out 75% of it, looking at about 30,000 that I take out. And that's only at a $4,000 price, which is closer to the highs for Ethereum. So that's my plan. Where it currently is 1,336. And as I get more money, I probably will invest more at these levels, even at 1,000. I mean, this was just recently, had a low of 1,293 for today. The last 24 hours, if we look at over the last year, $896. If I could have bought at that point, I would have. So I don't know why I didn't, because I think I did have money at that time to do that. Because for anything that I get, any money that I get, I usually invest like right away, whether it's in long-term investments or I put it directly into short-term investments. If I'm not using it for bills, it's already in an investment account somewhere somehow, and that's why I would say I would live like paycheck to paycheck, because I invest my money right away. I do save some of it, like I'll save enough for like a rainy day and all that other type of stuff, but I try and invest it as soon as possible. And I try and find the right opportunities. So right now I have free money that I'm looking to invest at the right points. But yeah, as I get more of that free money, any free money, I will continue to invest. I remember Happy Meals under $3. I remember the dollar menu. The dollar menu was phenomenal. That helped me live, man. I'm telling you, when things were $1 and I would have, instead of having $1 to eat for that day, I would have $3. I would go and get me 3 sandwiches, and I would be able to eat one for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner. Even though it wasn't the healthiest meal in the world, I survived. Who remembers Burger King Cool Kids? Don't you think Matt looks like Jaws? Sure. Maybe the guy from Hey Arnold, Gerald. That's what I'm going for. The SHIB devs have been building and building, having us hold off and not saying much. But some good stuff coming up or coming out of that camp that could run SHIB way high and fast. I would love that. I would absolutely love it. I'm not the same way. I invested in what I think is a good investment when I have the money. Oh, you are the same way. Yeah, I mean, if you have the money, you try and invest. I understand how sometimes you may be investing at the wrong times, because the markets may take a turn for the worse, especially in the crypto market and especially in how the stock market is rolling right now. But you kind of have to take that risk in order to gain something out of it. If you're playing it long term, it could definitely work out for you, especially if we're closer to the lows. It can definitely work out for you. But if you're looking for those short-term gains, that's where it gets tricky. How does API staking work? If it's 5%, is it per year? How does APY staking work? So if it's 5%, it's for the year. So if you're looking at a calculation, you're not going to receive that every single month that you have. So if it's 30%, let's say you have $1 million that's staked and you have 30% that you're going to end up gaining throughout that year, as long as the percentage stays the same, you'll gain 300,000 coins out of the 1 million that you staked. So it's for the year. Hey Matt, did you see the Simpsons predict XRP price in 1997? No, I didn't see that. I know the Simpsons predict a lot of stuff, but then again, you can take things from any show that talks about the future, quite a bit, and you can take a lot of things that are right from it, but you can also take things that are wrong from it. I go way back to those McDonald's drinking glasses that were poisoning everybody with red dye number 5. I'm still here though. I don't even know what you're talking about. They were poisoning people with red dye number 5. I don't know what that is, nor have I heard about it. Is it, when was that? What year was that? Is Shibarium testnet supposed to be today? I'm not sure. I remember the Madagascar movie toys at McDonald's back in the day. Missed them times. Um, so many things were a lot different back then. Oh, absolutely. I remember when a bag of chips was 25 cents. I feel so old talking about this right now. I feel so old. I am only 31 and I feel so old talking about this stuff. Like, oh, I remember when things were 25 cents when I was getting some bags of chips and sodas for like, come on, man. Late 70s. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't alive. Burger King used to have a salad bar in the 80s. Of course they did. All these restaurants were trying everything. Hope Shib loses 2-0 soon. You are old. That's what I tell myself. Yeah, I feel like I am old. Once I squat down and my knees start cracking every time, boom, old. Doing squats the other day, and I just couldn't help but laugh because I did a set of 10, and my knees cracked every single time, or my knee cracked every single time. But it didn't do it yesterday when I was doing like squat jumps. It might be because of the heavier weight, or maybe I tore my ACL or something. I love the channel. Happy B day to me. You're the man. Well, happy birthday, ETH 2021. Yeah, happy birthday. Hey man, staking rewards will slow down by uh will slow down by the time what's the price? Wait, what the price you will do with staking? I'm getting now 150 coins per day. So it's not about like I hope this is what you're asking because I couldn't understand that. But with staking for me, I don't plan on I already have 427 and it's been like less than an hour. Um, Staking for me uh, is going to be a passive income source. And I hope that Lunic can be that larger passive income source to where I can gain, $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day. I don't know. But I want the staking to be worth so much more when the price goes a lot higher. Because right now, I'm worried about the amount of Lunic that I'm getting. When it comes to the future where it's 4%, right? That may be a little bit less that I'm getting. So let me go back here and let me bring something up. File, staking spreadsheet. We go here. So I don't know why that's working like that. So let's say I am gaining something, right? I'm gaining 14% with Smart Stake, or say they reduce that. And let me just change this and delete whatever's in here. And just let's say we change this. No, I guess I'm looking up a certain percentage. Let me just put that back. There we go. So if I take this amount, let's say I have this total amount here, and I multiply it by, let's say the staking rewards are 5%, right? So I can gain about 1 million every year, which means if I'm breaking it down by days, and I take that and I divide it by 365, that means I can gain $2,756 per day. If it's going to be a 5% staking rewards that I end up gaining, which it could be that, could be less, this is what I could gain there. Now, I'm okay with that. Will I actually gain that? Will I actually have this much left in there? Probably not. Will I have half of that? Maybe around 10 million? That's definitely a possibility. So my main reason or main reason for, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, main reason for staking is to gain a passive income. So when this does reach $1 in value, or maybe even a little bit higher in value, well, now I can gain $2,756 a day. However, like I said, I'm probably not going to be holding that much. So if I take this and I divide it by 2, and then we do that. So it's going to be 500,000 that I end up gaining, or $1,378 a day from staking. So I may have 10,000. I may even have less than that. I may have 5 million or whatever. So 10 million or 5 million, and I'm gaining $1,378 a day, right? Or I'm gaining, $700 a day. I will take that from a passive income standpoint, 100%, any day of the week. But that's in the future, as I do sell different positions and I have millions of dollars, hopefully, or hundreds of thousands of dollars in my short-term accounts. Well, now I can do so much more with that. Matt, you better not go ghost after Lunic hits $1. I won't. I won't go ghost at all. There may be a point to where I take a vacation because I feel like it's well needed. Make him pull up the Lunic spreadsheet, the Lunic chart. Man, I remember when staking SHIB had me so excited. I made plans for the future. Then my staking started returning as something like from $211 to $48 per 8 million. You have to know that I had a moment. Yeah. Let me go back here. Matt, we're running 8M. I don't know what that means. Could you please do a tutorial video on Lunic staking on Terra Station? So yeah, I have done a tutorial. I mean, it's pretty simple. Once you create an account, you just have to find a way to, you have to change it over to the classic network, which you can do up in Terra Station. So if you click in here, you can go and change it to the classic network. A lot of people say go to the globe, but that doesn't work. But if you go into Terra Station, you can change that into your actual wallet. You can change it to your classic network. But then once you change it there, you have to get your address, right? And you have to send the Lunic from whatever platform you send it from, and make sure it's a Terra Station or a Terra chain coins that you're sending it over there, or classic chain coins that you're sending it over there to. And then it's very simple in staking. Literally just go to your wallet, or sorry, go to stake, find whatever validator you want. So say it is Moonshot, right? Or let's say it's MCF. And you just check out all the different information, the commission, max of 20%, 1% daily change. So if they have any change, you can decide to get out or whatever. Whatever the rewards actually are, somewhere here. I don't know where they are. They should be on the list somewhere. But then you just hit delegate, and once you hit delegate, you can add your coins. Make sure you don't add all of them because you want to have some for fees and stuff. So that's why I still have some in my wallets. What does suck about the on-chain burns right now is that the volume is so low. You're seeing 13.99 billion in on-chain volume, which typically you see way more than happens in on-chain volume. I hope the end of this will be worth it. They say good things come to those who wait, right? Lunic to the moon. I hear you. Patience is definitely key in the stock market and the crypto market. Sorry, I've been neglecting Twitch. Ethereum is nice. I have 10. Been dollar cost averaging when it drops to drops in the 800 or when it dropped in the 800. That's phenomenal. I like crypto for staking. I'm a passive income investor. Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense to have passive income. If you could find a way to turn whatever your current holdings are and make them pay you something in the end, that's huge. That is absolutely huge, which people don't know the value of that. They always say, hey, what are your long-term investments in a lot of things? And yes, I have long-term investments that don't pay me anything, that just pay me a standard percentage because that's a way of life to invest into those Roth IRAs and make sure those are running in the right direction, all of that stuff. But when it comes to actually investing in individual positions, or like, what do you look into long term? Anything that pays me something. I'm looking into dividend positions, dividend paying ETFs. I'm looking for everything that's going to pay me something extra on top of their position running, right? So if it is a staking a position, whether it's ADA or whether it's Cosmos or CRO or Terra Luna Classic, I'm looking to gain a passive income from it. And if I can gain a decent sized passive income from a lot of different sources, I am happy, because that's extra money that I can now invest into other places or use for my own spending if I wanted to, right? Thank you everybody for watching on Twitch. If you are new over here on Twitch, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Childish. Is it Chillish? Sorry, I saw a D there for some reason. Lunic looks like it wants to break 0.00029. It looks like it does. Have you heard of the IPO of Porsche? It's the largest IPO of Germany's history. Have I heard of it? No. Is that something that's recent? Oh, they were already a publicly traded company. You should try some honey for your throat daily. It's the fan. When it gets cold outside, my little one is scared of the new Pinocchio. We haven't watched the new Pinocchio yet. We need to watch the new Pinocchio. Lunic is moving up. Let's go ahead and check it. Let me go back to my wallet. Or you know what? Let me go back to staking. Let's look at Lunic. Is this a new, like, oh, it's moving up, it's past 29? So it did hit and break 29 in the last 24 hours. We see the amount of volume. It's slightly down 10%. It's at $489 million. How many Lunic do you have, Matt? I have 44 million. Maybe a little bit more now that I'm gaining a lot from staking. So maybe 44.5 million. For your staking rewards, are you now holding your USTC and not swapping it to Lunic? Yes. So I'm still holding my USTC. If I go into my wallet, you're going to see that I have 1,067 USTC, which in the end, if it does have a value of $1, that'll be worth $1,067. However, we don't know what will happen with this. We don't know what the plan is, but I will keep gathering more USTC as I'm staking my Lunic. And I'm glad they pay you out in Lunic and USTC. Don't look at CoinMarketCap. Why? I like CoinMarketCap. Wow, there we go. 29. So it finally updated, I guess. 29.7. Oh, it's looking like it's trying to break 30. Yeah, it resisted at 30. Do you compound your staking rewards? I do now. Well, I did it before as well, but I do now. I didn't have a full plan on doing that because I wanted to make that my first sell, but it doesn't make sense. If I have all the ones that are in MetaMask that are free, that are open, why not make that the first sell within MetaMask, within the Binance Smart Chain? So right now it's looking like it's really trying to break out. We can see the movement here with CZ burning. With CZ burning plan of 0.01 Lunic, possible near future. I don't know what they plan on. Sorry. I don't know what they plan on doing for the future when it comes. Thank you for that super chat, Mr. X, by the way. I don't know what they plan on doing for the future. I hope that they implement the 1.2% and we apply a little bit more pressure. We say what we want and then they apply that pressure and we see it get implemented, or other exchanges apply the pressure. I don't know. But we are very close to breaking the threes. Here we go. We're right there. We resisted at 3. So 0.00030. Oh, there we go. Oh, we just broke it. We resisted really, really quick, and now we just broke it. We're pumping. Here we go. We're ready to take 31 at this point. Why are we pumping? I mean, just people that are buying. There's no rhyme or reason as to why we're pumping right now. USTC is pumping too. Of course, if Lunic is pumping, USTC is going as well. I know you guys are seeing a 15-second lag. That's why, that's why you may be answering the questions and saying, "Oh, it is pumping. It just broke it." Why did it break it? There's no rhyme or reason. Again, just people that are wanting to invest in here, maybe before the weekend and during the weekend, you may see it pump more because of the FOMO of what's going to happen with the burn. We know that burns are going to come through. Let's go pump day. Because it's payday, duh. Matt gives me anxiety sometimes when he says it's pumping and then it falls. I mean, yeah. Well, when I'm saying that, you're probably looking at a different time because it's 15 second. It's a 15-second lag. If I did something that was a closer lag, it was like maybe 2 seconds or something, it would be better. But I would also be at risk of seeing the stream, skip and all that stuff. We don't want that. Matt, if the US dollar crashes when you sell Lunic, will you use a different currency? If the US dollar crashes when you sell Lunic, no. Because the US dollar will give me, if the US dollar in value crashes, it's still going to be worth buying things in this country. So no, I'm not going to be converting to a different currency. I'll keep it in the same currency. But I understand where you're coming from. I don't think the US dollar will crash if it does that much. I don't think it will. That's just my opinion. Other people may have a different opinion, but I don't. Next resistance is 33. Really? I thought the next resistance was 32. Obviously, we're seeing 30 right now, just resisted from 30.6. However, this may not just be a resistance because it's not a full resistance. It's just a simple pullback, 2 candlestick pullback with a lot of selling strength there. And you're seeing a little bit more selling strength as well with the larger wick up top. Starting that pullback a little bit. USD crash, good for GDP, I think. GDP is a stupid metric, but that's not just me. Maybe just me right now. When is CZ burning? October 1st, right? No, I thought it was the 3rd. So tomorrow's the 1st. the 2nd, the 3rd. So it's going to be Monday. I wish he would just let it ride. Matt, I've asked you this question many times. Where do you see Elon in the near future? Still very wealthy. Um, and making money in cryptocurrency, probably. I'm sure he's making a lot in places. Oh, Matt, when Coinbase announcement? Right now, they haven't talked about anything. So don't think that Coinbase is actually listing Lunic right now. Let's wait for confirmation. And whenever we get that confirmation, I'm sure we'll have a ton of videos that, beat me to the punch that'll say 100% confirmed Lunic being listed on Coinbase. And it's totally understandable. I'm usually late to the party and it's okay. Sometimes I'm early, when Binance makes an announcement in the morning, I'm typically the first one on. Like I'm live during that time. So we understand why I would get viewers in the mornings when things start to run. And I go live at 6 in the morning. If things are running earlier and I see them, I will go live earlier. But most likely I go live around 6. Please, can you talk a little more about Harvest Finance? Yeah, I can definitely do that. I added that, I think, to my list on the main channel. Or sorry, it's going to be my list for the new channel. If you guys don't know about this NFA investing channel, feel free to go and check that out. I will add the link to the chat so you guys can see that. And I will replace the pin so you guys can check out that channel. And we have 2 videos on there, a welcome video, which we will add as a channel trailer there. And then we also have a Terra Luna Classic video to start things off. But basically with this channel, we're going to be doing multiple reviews, not just on Lunic, but on a lot of other investments that we invest in, that we like. And it's all based on the votes that we have on Patreon. So if you guys want to go and vote on whatever's next, the next video will be ADA. And then the next video after that will either be Quant, ETH POW, AVAX, or whatever else we put in place of ADA after we release that video. Also, you get early access to the videos if you are a member on that channel or you're a member on Patreon. So feel free to go ahead and, become a member over there or stay a member if you are already a member. But yeah, NFA investing link is in the chat. What is your price prediction for the 3rd? I'm expecting, Matt, 200K subscribers today. I don't know about that. So I'm expecting things to really run over the weekend. Now, my price expectation is still in the range of what we have seen. Are we going to see massive movement to where we see it back up to 0.0006? That would be amazing if we did see that. Don't get me wrong, it would be absolutely amazing. But I'm thinking we would see right below that 0.0005 if things do really start to pump. I do expect them to pump. And this seems to be the start of that. Unless Terra C jumps straight to $1, people will be dumping it on a gradual rise, and most investors will be out prices at 1 cent. So I predict 80% won't even have a big bag left at $1. I don't disagree with you. Understand, to get to $1, a lot of people have to sell a lot of their bags, because if people are holding 100 million, you can't expect this to get to 100 million in supply. You can't expect this to get to 1 billion while someone's holding 100 million. No, people have to make the moves. They have to sell, they have to buy, they have to find it as a day trade, all of that stuff. So, and I think they will. You're 100% right. It'll be more than 80% that will not have large bags. They will have small ones. For me, I know when this does get to $1, I have my full plan, sort of. Now it keeps changing, but basically I will have probably 5 to 10 million as it does get closer and closer to $1, because I'm going to be gaining passive income with whatever's left in there. We need on-chain and off-chain burns for it to pump like MEXC was doing. I would love that. And I think eventually maybe we will see that, but we will see. Trevin Zardar said in your interview, will hopefully take care of the abusive dumps. I mean, you're gonna see dumps, and it makes sense to see them. And if you do see them, if they factor into the burns, it could be a good thing. But if they don't factor into the burn, then it sucks. Is the pump due to Coinbase buying in prep for listing? What are you talking about? Coinbase is, are you saying like Coinbase is buying right now in prep for their listing? That's why you're seeing a pump? I mean, that could be a possibility, but we would also see a massive amount that's going through there for them to buy. They're not going to have a small amount of liquidity. I mean, they're Coinbase. They would have a lot, like Binance level. Obviously, you can't get to Binance level because Binance bought at a way lower price. Can only get to 1 billion Lunic if a burn is consistent. Higher highs, lower lows, sells and burns have to correlate. Yeah, I would agree. Matt, do you think Dogelon will be something? I don't think so, but that doesn't mean that it's 100% true. Just because I think something might not run, I'm not a fortune teller, nor do I know everything. It's just not something that I am supportive of, mainly because of the large amount of dilution it will have. You know, not saying it could have, it will have. Zardar is always brilliant. Yeah, I like listening to him. Luna community is trending in Twitter. Of course it is. That happened when Robinhood bought to list. They didn't get any. You're saying that Robinhood is probably going to list SHIB? Is that what you're saying? If Binance buy the Lunic for the burn, will there be a huge pump and huge dump? So no. I think you will see. I don't know if they're going to buy all together or are they buying gradually. I'm not sure how that works, but if they do buy, we would see a massive pump plus FOMO that goes into it, plus burning, which would increase the overall position more. So we should see pump after pump after pump, with the fact that if they are buying a massive amount, creating FOMO, and then building upon that FOMO. So yeah, I don't know what to expect at this point. I guess what we will see is we're approaching, yep, we just passed it, 0.00031. Sort of past it. We kind of are resisting at it a little bit. So let's hope for this to push past, but there's always a chance that it might not. Right now it's looking like it's creating like a little bit of a bull flag scenario. Massively oversold? You mean overbought? Breaking 32. Looks like it's breaking 31 right now. Or at least trying to. Matt, since you like staking, are you going to buy at least one Lunic NFT to stake as well? I'm pretty sure I'll be given an NFT. If not, then yes. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I mean that's, if you're talking about Lunatics NFT. I'll buy NFTs that are supporting Terra Luna Classic in many cases, right? Why would we want to share a currency with South America? Lunic is not Do Kwon. New trend. His guy is bad for us. Or this guy is bad for us. Yeah, I guess. Burning Monday, confirmation report Tuesday. RSI is really oversold at the moment. Any time frame. Any time frame it's oversold? Can we bring RSI into here? I think we can bring RSI in here. Indicators. RSI. I mean, right now it's overbought for a 1 minute chart. If you're looking at a 30-minute chart, it's overbought. If you're looking at a 1 hour chart, it's overbought. We're kind of neutral around the day mark. You know, sitting at about where's the price? What's the price? Sitting at about half, 50. So it's not oversold, it's overbought. You're driving, listening now. Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. We have 900 people here, guys. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Get it up to, 500, 550 likes. RSI is at 84 on the 15-minute. Yeah, on the 1 minute, I mean, it's sitting at about 73, 74, 75. But we're definitely making a move. How do I adjust this? I guess I can't adjust it because I put the RSI in there. I gotta take the RSI out because I need some space to be able to see everything. Why is Lunic pumping? Probably anticipation for what's going to happen on Monday. So the weekend just got started, and how many people are talking about, this Coinbase list Lunic. There's so many tweets, 155,000 tweets right now for Coinbase list Lunic. 155,000. Like, that's a lot. And, Travlad Crypto is doing a great job over basically or almost at 10,000 retweets. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 155,000. Hey Matt, if I make a song and all royalties go towards a burning Lunic. What? I know this isn't like this isn't the real Sakashi's 6ix9ine. That's not that's definitely not happening. You would definitely have a check mark, and um, I think the super chat would probably be a little bit higher. I make a song and all royalties go towards burning Lunic. I mean, that would be amazing if anyone actually made a song and all royalties went towards burning Lunic. We would be 100% in support of that. There's no physical way that is 6ix9ine. There's no way. That's like someone saying, I thought someone said Bill Gates as I was about to say that. That's like someone saying Bill Gates comes through. Um, yeah, like, oh, Bill Gates comes through and gives $5 and it's like, hey, if I do this, it will definitely get this done. It's like, you're not Bill Gates. First of all, if you're Bill Gates, $5 is like a penny to you. So, um, I want to listen to that. I mean, I'd listen to it if it's about Lunic and it's gonna create revenue for Lunic, 100%. Isn't Martin Lawrence like? Didn't he say something about Lunic before? Because I know he's into like crypto and stuff. Well, there's a lot of people that are into crypto. Um, I just want to spell his name out. And uh, didn't he say something about Lunic? I don't think it's 100% true. Is there anybody that's like big on crypto that actually talked about Lunic? 6ix9ine paying way more than 4.99 for a super chat, bro. If that's the real 6ix9ine drop 10,000 for Matt to put some fuel in his Bugatti. That doesn't happen. But you can't drop a $10,000 super chat. You can do a series of like, if you do too much, I think your YouTube channel or your stream gets taken down. So if it's like you have like $5,000 that goes into your um to to you, oh wow, we're seeing a big candle here, then you get a risk of taking that down or getting taken down. Matt, why can't I buy more Luna on Kraken? Um, if there's not enough liquidity on a place, Joe Biden spoke about Lunic, probably because of the UST situation, right, where it collapsed. I would believe it. But it's probably because of the liquidity. As liquidity goes away, so as like people buy up too much, the exchange may not have enough in order to give to people. So if you're looking to buy some from the exchange, there may not be enough on that platform. So that's probably why. I know Kraken has had that problem before. Joe doesn't know what planet he's on. That's probably true. I'm praying. I'm praying so much for Lunix. So go super high in terms of price, Matt. It would change my life. Obviously, it would take time, but still hopeful for the future. 100%. I think what you need to do is yes, understand the high points, but accept the high points with a lower amount of Lunic than what you have. So if you have 10 million, accept the high points with 2 million that's in there, because $2 million will change your life as well. But will change your life more the lead up to holding that 2 million. If you can get to a point to where you feel comfortable holding $2 million in your account, without spending it, without saying, oh, you know what, I got to get out of this, then you're in a good situation. You're in a good place, because now you're getting comfortable with seeing the higher figures. And what makes you more comfortable is taking some of your profit. So I will always pitch that. I will always talk about that. I want to stake Terra Station, and the app just opens. There's no registration, no registering. Am I doing something wrong? It says connect your wallet. So you can build your wallet on Terra Station. So I can't really go through the process because I already have it. um, but I don't know if you have the extension, but add the extension. You can also add it on your phone. So you want to be able to do all of that stuff. It's either on your phone or I did mine on the browser, so I'm not sure. I don't remember when I did it. Did you know all the BTS mentioned Lunic? Also, did you know gullible spelled wrong in the dictionary? Wait, gullible is spelled wrong in the dictionary. No, I don't know any of that, and I'm not gullible. Maybe I am. I don't know. Matt, have you heard any news about Exodus, the metaverse? I haven't. No. Lunic volume will be 1 billion in the next 30 minutes. Well, that'll be good. Let's run it, Lunic. Would love it. All right, guys, in a little bit I'm going to go to members only. We have a lot of members here, and have to provide some value for the members to be able to get their chats read, and hopefully I can read a lot of them and get to them. Thank you for the 4.99 super chat or super sticker. Keep it up. I will do it. Are you an XRP? Not anymore. I can't say that I won't be an XRP in the near future though, because I see some definite levels of gains, that I can get with XRP. So, sorry, Matt, old joke for an old person. Because I'm old now. My bones are cracking. Everything. I invest with Kraken. Are you selecting classic on the Terra Station app and not mainnet? Yes, you select classic, not Terra, because if you select that, you're gonna have Terra 2.0. You're gonna be trading with that Luna. We're gonna be going to members only now, like right now. Do you see a proposal that potentially we can burn all cells? No, I haven't, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. You want to burn cells and buys, all volume that flows through. Hey Matt, uh and would like to donate all of my next gladiator royalties to burning Lunic. What do you think? You're a gladiator? All right. Yeah, sure. Do it. Do it all day. Stupid question. Which exchange has XRP? I've been trying to acquire it for months and I've still been unsuccessful. If you go here and you type in XRP, and you go to markets, you're going to see which markets are available on. So Binance, FTX, KuCoin, HG, Kraken, a lot of different platforms, just not Coinbase. Crypto.com, it's available there. LBank. So a lot of different platforms, over 100 platforms, or 100 platforms there. But yeah, that's where we stand. 4.4 billion in volume over the last 24 hours, up 115%. That's huge for XRP. Absolutely huge. You stake USTC on Gemini? I don't. No. I have my USTC in my Terra Station wallet, which I'm collecting it from staking Terra Luna Classic. Um, really wouldn't want Kahi69 doing anything for Lunic with all the negativity from his NFT scam project he promoted. Maybe that's true. Matt, can you explain why it's pumping right now? There's no rhyme or reason why it's pumping besides the fact that it's preparing for what's going to happen over the weekend. So over the weekend, we may see a pump even more because of what's going to happen on Monday. But depending how high this pump is, we may see a pullback before any type of pump, or we can see a consistent pump. So it all depends, right? If it hits too high of a price, it's going to pull back, and then we're going to see uh, maybe a little bit of a recovery, or we might not even see a higher price when it does burn. Because if the price goes too high too fast, that's where we'll see struggles. I think Terra Rebels should consider making a Lunic debit card in the future, which rewards users to stake and sell, buy Luna, convert USTC, use everyday purchases. This could make a good use case. 100%, it could. It would also require a backing, and usually credit cards require a bank. But if you're talking about debit cards, most people don't want to just use a debit card. They'd rather use any type of credit card and not deposit their money, right? Because if they're depositing their Lunic, then it's a different story, and you could find a way to use that Lunic at the value that it's at and trade it. But then you're also it's a difficult situation. It's very difficult to do. but we can figure it out. We can definitely figure it out. Gang. Hey, Matt, you should challenge yourself to turn $100 into $10,000 in a month. Um, that's a lot to turn $100 into $10,000. Because I already did that with Lunic. Does that count? And plus, I'm not looking for a lot of those short-term gains. A lot of them, I'm looking for more of a longer-term swing trade rather than something that's going to happen within a month. I could probably do that within the stock market, be a little bit more aggressive because typically I gain $100 a day, which would be about $3,000 a month. So if I can, but that's obviously taking 25,000 and turning it into from 100, gaining $100 a day, $200, $300, $500, whatever, from that $25,000 that I have in the account. So technically I'm making $10,000 off of $25,000. So it's a struggle to do that. I can't say that I would be good at turning just less money into so much more, but turning a certain amount that you're investing and turning that into a certain percentage of what you have. So maybe around 20%, maybe around or whatever, 20%, 10% of what your holdings are in that month. We'll say it is 10% of 25,000. That would be what, 200, 2,500. Why can't I do math? I can never do quick math whenever I'm on live, but I can do quick math when I'm not recording. It's stupid. Can't do anything. Yeah, I knew it was 2,500, but I started second guessing myself. 10% is 2,500. So if you can gain 2,500 in a month, that's phenomenal. If you can gain $3,000 in a month, that's phenomenal, right? So freaking can't do math. How did I get these degrees for if I can't do quick math with pressure? I need to be able to do it with pressure. It's like hitting your free throws in a clutch moment. You got to do it, which I never did. Hit any free throws in a clutch moment. I made catches in clutch moments, you know, but basketball, I couldn't hit free throws in clutch moments. Challenge yourself, Matt. Day trade starting with $500 for a month to see how much you can make, and have Patreon members join if you want. They can start with. I mean, that's an interesting concept. It's not a bad concept. I've seen it done multiple times, but I've never seen. I can tell you, I've only seen one person be successful. There are people that have been having a ton of plans where, like, I'm starting with $1,000, I'm going to turn it into $100,000, you know, by the end of the year, and that's not an aggressive goal. $100,000 is amazing, but that's also 100xing your investment over that year. Bryce Woods, thank you for that $50 super chat there. Keep up the great work. I appreciate it. I will try to. Thank you so much. Hey Matt, there's a way to see my my seed phrase. Is there a way to see my seed? I wrote them down, but I want to cross references to make sure it is correct. Thanks. Is that a joke? Like you're trying to get me to show my seed phrase? Yeah, if you want to show your seed phrase, this is exactly what you do. Here, you just go over here and you look exactly at my seed phrase, and you can go ahead and take that, screenshot it, do whatever you want. That's I'm not sure if there's an actual way to check it out. I haven't looked at it, so I think there is definitely a way to get your seed phrase, but I'm not going to go through an example to see if I can figure that out, because then, you know, it's not a good look at all. I feel so much better about investing than AMC and the crooked ass stock market. I hear you. Hope you all have a great day. See you at the millionaire party in a few years. Okay, does anyone know the time frame it takes to show up on Terra Station from Kraken? First time doing it, and it's been 15 minutes already. So, are you on the classic network OG crypto? It should take a few minutes. I know mine took I can't remember exactly how long. Um, no, it took a while because I remember when I was doing it for a video, I had to wait for it to show up in Terra Station, and it took like 20 minutes for me, and that was just for me. So I would imagine it's going to be different um, with every scenario. He has dyslexia, not dementia. Just created a new seed, Matt. Well, just create a new seed. I'm not going to do that either. It's good to go, then pump again for more burning. I just want to see more that happens off or on chain right now. If we can see off chain burns as well, I'm all for it. We'll see pumps, we'll see everything run. Where is it? 31? 31? It's up 10%. Looking good right now. Looking really good. Love seeing it. I love seeing the movement. It is pulling back from these high points here of 31, and now it's around the 30 level. Sorry, man. I was not trying to get you your seed phrase. I download the Terra Station app. I understand that. I mean, I'm just making a joke. Um, Added my seed phrase, but it would not take it. I wanted to pull it up on my computer to check it. Sorry. No, no, no. Don't apologize. I was just joking. It was literally just a joke by saying all of that. Um, but yeah, I don't really know if there is a way. There should be a way to check your seed phrase. I haven't explored that because I really didn't need to check it. I have my seed phrase in a secure area, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If I do figure that out, I'll find a way to put it somewhere to let people know. Matt, when you get a chance, can you please reply to my Twitter DM? That is something I need to plan if it works for you. Okay. Which one? I don't have any. Uh, like this Sunday? Is that what you're talking about? Second thoughts on. I didn't know it would be this short notice, so it's probably difficult to do, but um yeah, I didn't think it would be like this short notice, like this quick. If it was gonna happen, I thought it was gonna be like later down the line, but not this quick. So um, let me let me think about it because I know we're busy this weekend, so we'll have to figure something out. Because I know Saturday we're definitely gonna be out, but we're also looking to go to American Dream Mall soon, which we still haven't fully planned. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. You're not talking about the Zaradar thing. I have to still watch that. Where am I at? Where am I at here? All right. So for Terra Luna Classic, up 10%, right? Looking good today. Looking at a $1.8 billion market cap, 1.9, almost $1.9 billion market cap. And the volume up 17% from being down, I think, what, 20% or 10% to being up 17% is huge. I love it. Now, are we going to stay above this level? It's looking like we're really pulling back, and we might find a way to break below 29 again, which would suck, but we just see pumps off and on. It happens. Next week, not this week. Regarding, okay. Um, Let me talk to Erica about that, and we'll see what's going on, but it should be okay. Yes, might have the kids next weekend, but still, we'll talk to Erica about it. Not this weekend, next weekend, or even the weekend following, whatever is more convenient. Maybe the weekend following, because that would be a weekend we don't have. I don't have. Well, technically, we both have the kids, but I don't have to watch the kids while Erica's at work. Last question. Terra Station has an app on Apple Store. I'm not sure. I don't have Apple products. Maybe it should be, but I don't have Apple products. Big difference is making a 3 point on pressure and catching in the bowl in baseball. It was always easier for me to make a big catch in baseball than shoot a three. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a bigger deal for me to. Well, I've had a couple of chances to make a catch to win games, but only successfully did maybe two. One in college and one in high school to win games. Um, yeah, that college game though was definitely like a highlight, I think, of my football career, like ever, because um, we were. If I want to reminisce really quick, because that was 2015, no, 2014, yeah, 2000, yeah, 2014, 2013 and 2014, where we basically were down 21-6 going into halftime. They scored another time after halftime, and then I ended up scoring two touchdowns. Um, and then it seemed like we had everything working with the passing game, which cleared up the running game, which made we ended up coming back and winning. I can't remember what the score was, but I have the newspaper article for it and all of the highlights for it as well, which was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that was like a comeback win. I didn't literally catch it to win at the end of the game, but which I did have a chance to do that and I dropped it because it was a Hail Mary. There was a tipped pass and I initially caught it. Well, I did catch it and went to the ground, and when I got up, I threw the ball down and they called it incomplete. So it was incomplete. Technically, it was the whole Calvin Johnson rule where you get up with the ball type of thing. So that's what they called it incomplete for, which was stupid because I caught it. But that's a whole nother story. Reminiscing, man, reminiscing. Right now we have 6,666 views on the video. We need to figure that out and get another viewer in here. There we go. It changed. You got a crying 2-year-old upstairs. So if you hear her, she's up there. I'm going to need to go visit her in like 12 minutes. Hi, Matt. Have you heard about North America creating a currency that will replace the dollar, peso, and Canadian currency? The new one will be the Amero. A Mexican president confirmed that. I don't know about that. I haven't heard about it, but it sounds interesting. Any YouTube footage of your football days? Yeah, I mean, there's YouTube footage of uh me in high school, not of college. I do have my college football right here, which I can watch, but that was like my first year of playing, which did include that that game, which was fun. Never mind YouTube footage of football. I want to see some of that break dancing. I got that too. Um, if you want it, I can download it and put it on Patreon. I can't play it on YouTube because if I play the any of the dancing or football or any of that on YouTube, it has um, audio behind it or music behind it that will be demonetized, and that's why those videos are demonetized and taken off of my channel. Um, well, if he can break dance, I would love to see that. It's not like break dancing. But anyway, let me play an ad here. We're going to be getting off of here in like 11 minutes, but it's great to see Lunic pump a little bit. It's good to see Lunic pump a little bit and have a little bit of life today after seeing some negativity recently. So it's good. Hi, Matt. With Do Kwon being possibly implicated, um, will Terra Station be seized? And wait, and as such, what will happen to our coins? Is it safe to continue staking our coins there? So Terra Station will not be seized, right? That's not how that works. It's a wallet. And so the wallets, you have access to the coins. You can do anything you want with your coins. Now, um, will you see like maybe operations within it cease to exist, gaining certain percentages? It's possible that you can see things shut down and no rewards will be given, but I mean the rewards are already allocated um, to a certain place, so it just doesn't make sense how that would be gone. So I don't think it will be gone. I don't think you'll have any issues with Terra Station itself. Um, will they want documentation and records of everything that went in and out of the Terra blockchain? Probably. Um, but I don't think that that will happen. Um, he would score a touchdown and then pop and lock into a head spin. Not even close. uh, that's funny. No, can't do that on. Well, I guess you can do that on the field because you got your helmet on and it's easy to spin. But I'm not. I wasn't good at like actual like breakdancing like that, like flares and what are they called, windmills or something. My brother is good at that. I think he can still do it. Yeah, I gotta ask him if he can still do it because he used to do all of that stuff. Trev, I saw some breakdancing the other day. Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, anything that's in a wallet, I think is safe. You don't have to worry about all of that stuff. Like, say if somebody owned an exchange, then that yes, you could possibly have operations cease to exist, which means exchanges can withhold all of your cryptocurrency. But for wallets, it's a different story. You can see reward percentages decrease, but that's it. All right, let's check out Twitch. What are people saying on Twitch? I neglected Twitch a little bit. Um, 25 viewers over here. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see. Did you tap dance? No, I didn't. I pretty much do everything. Have you ever played golf with a subscriber? I have not. When I get to a point to where the golf channel is a lot bigger, I definitely will. And also with how videos go, there's no like expectation for me to be the best golfer in the world, so that's good. What year did you graduate high school? It was 2011. Yeah, so that was then. Um, I think I think a lot of whales have a manual backup option, or wallets have a manual backup option in settings which display the seed phrase. Okay, white or dark chocolate? Why is there no milk chocolate in there? What are you talking about? I would probably choose milk chocolate over everything. But it depends what you're partnering with, right? If you have, um, if you have like a peanut butter filling or something, if it's a peanut butter egg or something, then I would need milk chocolate. If it's a coconut egg, it needs to be dark chocolate. So it just all depends. I like all types of chocolate. Chocolate is chocolate. I have a problem with sweet things that I try and dial it back on. But if you put Reese's cups in front of me and you're like, hey, don't touch that, and it's like I will most likely take out $2 from my pocket, put the $2 down, take the Reese's cup, and then you'll be good. What's up, Twitch family? What's going on? I'm telling your wife. About what? About what? That I like all types of chocolate? Or that I'm eating chocolate? Um, hey Matthew, what if on our next live stream I sing I feel for you by Shaka Khan and you break dance? Um, would that get demonetized? Honestly, it would be worth it. So yes, it would most likely get demonetized. Even with it's crazy, even with singing, that you can get demonetized for singing that song because they don't want you to make money off of someone else's song as you're singing it. That's crazy. Um, if you're doing a cover, you should be able to make money just like a cover band. You know, a cover band out there will make a ton of money playing shows, doing different sets of songs that they don't own, but then they can't record it and put it on the internet, or else people will, or else they will get royalties taken out or have to pay royalties. I'm really confused. I tried to manage tokens on Terra Station, and I tried to manage tokens on Terra Station, and I don't have Lunic. I only see Luna. Um, did I make a mistake and send it to the wrong wallet? No. So you'll only see Luna, but you have to change to the classic network. So I believe when you go up here, oh, it's not going to let me do it here. Let's see if it'll let me log in if I'm already logged in over here. So in here, you would have to switch. So if you have um, the breakdown here, you would just switch your wallet to classic. When you switch it to classic, then you'll see your coin show up. You have to switch it because it's automatically in the Terra chain, but you need it in the classic chain. Hey Matt, wanted to open a business. Can I use for instance Shibarium to run my operations? Can you use Shibarium? Well, I don't know how Shibarium is going to function, but I would imagine you can use Shibarium to run things and have people pay in cryptocurrency, or go through, I guess, with your bottom line, buy within Shibarium to burn Shiba Inu if you wanted to open a business, whatever the business is. But I don't think it's like a business running platform. Like, it doesn't do your accounting for you or anything. It's just a cryptocurrency buying platform. It's not like QuickBooks. Tweeted at Romer. I have tweeted at CZ and DK, um, and I got Matthew P's next best thing, and I got Matthew P next best thing. Well, thank you. White chocolate gives me a stomach ache. I can only eat dark chocolate if it's wrapped around peppermint patty. I mean, that's not bad either. Oh, it seems like Hayden left. Both Harper and Hayden left. I thought they were gonna be there. I thought they were that Erica was gonna feed her breakfast, but I guess she's gonna give her breakfast at daycare, and that sucks. Will you remember who he once you see him? Matt, I sold all my Lunic at 0.00018 out of fear after buying at 0.0005. My father said I am worst of his three sons, and I proceeded to beat the living crap out of me with an old jumper cable. Was I wrong? Oh, okay. That escalated very, very quickly. Um, Sorry if this is true, but that's not right. Um, but it's something that it's something that a lot of people deal with. um, I'm sorry. It is something that a lot of people deal with investing high and selling low out of fear. Um, I've seen a lot of people do it, and I think that was what my latest video was about. One of my latest videos was about on Patreon. You have to understand that you never sell when things are hitting their worst. Because when they're hitting their worst, and you can be very close to the highs. Now I understand that 0.0005 is definitely a higher point than what we have seen. Um, it's tough. It's very, very tough. Um, but if you sold at that point, yes, you would be buying in at this point and buying less, but you did have other opportunities to buy in even a little bit higher than where you sold at. And I understand how you can sell out of fear. This is why you take profits in the end, or if you were going to take any type of a sell, you sell half of it. Right? If you sell half of it, then you know that you still have some on the table for it to pass where you bought at. Right? Never buy at the highs. You know where the highs are right now, so don't buy at those highs. It sucks. You're never going to gain back, or you're not going to gain back what you gained in the near future. It may be a longer term play, but I mean, you missed out on that opportunity. With it falling from 0.0005 to 0.00018. That's definitely a missed opportunity. If that was me, I wouldn't buy back in. If I chose to sell everything at those low levels and it ended up increasing and doubling from where my price is, or where my initial price was, or my selling price, yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't do it. So I would just be out of the position, and I wouldn't look back. I understand how it does have potential to run even further, but if I made that mistake, I'm compounding the mistake by buying back in at a higher price. And then you have to the only way that you can buy back in at that point is if you know that you will be strict. Like, if you are going to be disciplined on yourself and not sell when things get tough, then you can invest into it and let it ride out. But if you start to sell because something gets difficult on you, um, you know, you got to make sure you're mentally strong there. Anyways, guys, it is 8:30. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Again, we have this new channel, NFA Investing. And if you want to get any type of suggestions over on Patreon, we have a bunch of different suggestions where people can vote for this. And we can see what that is like, see what the numbers are. So we have 25 votes. It is at ADA. So that is going to be the next video that we produce on that channel. Also, we have a golfing channel. If you guys want to subscribe to the golfing channel, there's going to be a new video posted today. Get me up to, I want to get up to 6,000 or 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but that's 3 months, and I don't know if we'll get there. Maybe we'll do some sort of a crypto giveaway at that point. We'll have a lot more different content on this channel, mainly around golf though, but definitely check that out. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and everything else you can do for the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.